coming up in this read. Someone is trying to make out like you're unstable and that you need help. That is completely twisted, and that's why I said at the start, like, this is going to get dark. Libra, let's get into your August reading. Any information that you need, as always, you can find it in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Libra, then please switch over the energies, because I could be speaking to you, so the energy can be interchangeable, okay? And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't belong to you to someone else, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind, and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so that was nice and quick, Libra. You've got card number 3, Between Worlds, and it says transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness and no man's land. So this indicates a pivotal moment in your life where you can take either path, okay? This is also indicative of you tying up the loose ends of anything from the past, ensuring that you're not bringing any past baggage into your future. It's all about traveling light, okay? Ensuring that anything that needs to be dealt with is being dealt with, so that it doesn't impede on your present moment, and thereby says that it's not going to affect your future, right? So again, with that being sort of like the pivotal moment, you can pick any path, all right? Any path. There are multiple different routes that you could take right now, so you're not trapped into a specific decision, because ultimately you could do anything that you wanted with this, all right? This usually comes out right before somebody is about to make a life-changing decision, right? So in a couple of years' time, you would be looking back on this exact moment and going, oh wow, if I hadn't have done this, that and the next, then it wouldn't have taken me down this particular path that I'm currently on. Or, oh wow, I'm really glad that I did that when I did it, because now it's taken me to this particular road. You know, it's that sort of energy. It really is that moment right before making that life-changing decision. That's why it says transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. I feel that you're not yet fully engaged in the other situation as of right now. I feel that that's the energy that you're coming into after you have made this specific decision. Okay, so you're faced with making a very particular life-changing decision right now, okay? I'm not seeing the details of exactly what that is. Again, is a general read. You know, it's going to be lots of different things for lots of different people, but the point is, this is the moment of you making that choice. Like, what path or what road are you actually going to go down? Because ultimately, that's the road that you're going to be on for a long time, a really long time. Okay, really nice energy to begin your read, and I do feel that there is a lot of optimism surrounding that as well. Can you tell us more, please, for Libra? Clear messages for Libra, please. Okay. Right, so your first card out is the Page of Cups. It's water energy. You then have, wow, the Ace of Wands, fire. What else, please, for Libra? So you've got Ah, okay. Queen of Swords and Three of Cups. Right, so that's Libra and then Cancerian. The zodiac information, as you'll know, take it with a grain of salt, okay? Is beneficial for some. It's not going to mean anything to others. Take it as it resonates, right? Now, you've got strong Cancerian influences, strong Libra and Sag, I'm feeling, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, there's Seven of Swords, Aquarian energy. Okay. Something about reconciliation is coming through in this particular energy. Now, it's funny to me because you've got a page right next to an ace. So pages pertain to new paths, and then the aces pertain to like new starts, just newness, right? It's all about someone taking the initiative, especially with it being the Ace of Wands as well. So your ambition, it can be your passion, it can be your inspiration, the things that inspire you. Now, why it's right next to a page, well, that would indicate something to do with new inspiration, finding a new passion. But then you do have this old energy right next to it as well. Like that feels old, okay? With the Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords, that feels like old energy. So it makes perfect sense to me now as to why you would have Between Worlds coming out as your first card out. Something from your past, recent past, distant past, whatever the case might be, is not yet fully resolved. It is somewhat still hanging over your head, okay? Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords, so that's an improvement. Something is advancing because you're going from the 7 to the 8, so there is an advancement here. The Seven of Swords does make me a bit nervous though, because it indicates that either you were lying to yourself about something, perhaps downplaying your own abilities, or somebody was straight up lying to you and deliberately keeping you in this state of feeling like you were stuck, feeling like you had no other choice. But with the Four of Cups being underneath that is indicating that, look, you're rejecting that notion. You're completely flat out rejecting the fact that you have no other option. I mean, you can see that straight away as well with your first card coming out. I feel that I need more information on this one though. Can you tell us more information, please? 1 for 1 for Libra. One for Libra, please. What's going on? Thank you. Message of concern underneath the Page of Cups. Okay. It feels like someone... Now this is a bit dark. So again, it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. But it's like this message of concern, the first word that came to me when I saw that was, it's fake. Something about fake concern, specifically pertaining to a child or your child. Someone is faking being concerned over the welfare, specifically the welfare of a child. Yeah, main male. That's come out off balance. Main male. So it is fake concern. Okay, you could be the main male in the situation, or you could be dealing with the other parent of your child, who is the one that's doing this. Okay, so you've got the key. And the Three of Cups, please tell us. Thank you. And the Tower, right. So the Tower in Lenormand is different from the Tower in traditional tarot, okay. Interestingly enough, my throat's just gone crazy. I'm going to take a look at these a second after I explain about this Tower. And someone is lying as well, all right, because the way that my throat has just gone really, really itchy. Definitely, someone is being deceitful. The Tower in Lenormand is usually associated with a government building. So that could be like a courthouse, a place where decisions are made, like something to do with the law is usually associated with the Tower. So there could well be arguments between a couple of individuals here that pertain to a child. Let's take a look. Thief, lovers, and gift. This is a very specific message for a Libra who is cheated on and who has now been left in a situation where they're a single parent, basically. The other person cheated on them. Like that, to me, is as clear as day. So now we're seeing this energy of that other parent coming back into your sphere of influence, should we say. You've got the fox under there with false, possible false accusations, definitely false concern. I remember main male came out off balance. It's a really, really sneaky behaviour, really, really cloak and dagger, very underhanded gamble, pathway, wishing well, the book. Okay. You've probably been dealing with this situation for the past 2 years, or you're likely to be dealing with this situation for the next 2 years. Either way, the instigator is taking a huge gamble, and I don't feel that it's going to play out the way that they are expecting it to play out. Now, again, I know it's a really specific read, and I do apologise for the read not being more inclusive than that. But nonetheless, that is what's coming out of this month's read for you, Libra. That genuinely is what's coming out. Okay. I'll see if I can pull more information for those of you who specifically are not dealing with a situation that involves a sneaky ex-partner. Strength, 9 of Wands and 2 of Cups. So that's for the message of concern, right? Okay. For those of you who are not dealing with a situation that involves arguing over a child, for those who obviously are more or less single, or in a relationship and like everything's fine in that relationship, and you're just looking for new fresh information about what you can expect over the next month, well, this message of concern, it still feels fake. It still feels like it's applicable to you. So what we're seeing is that there is a specific individual, Libra, that you have got your guard up against. You know that someone around you is really like, they play dirty. Now that could be somebody at work, it could be an ex, like it could literally be anybody, right? But you know that you cannot trust a specific individual, right? And it's indicating in this read that obviously maintain your boundaries is the first thing. You might have to politely remind them that their concern isn't warranted and it's not welcome. Now, with that being Page of Cups energy as well, it could be someone being spiteful towards you and saying to other people that you know that they're concerned about your mental health. They're concerned about your welfare. Either way, it's still fake. Okay, this is someone who very, very clearly is trying to make out like you're the one that has problems and that you're unstable. That's the words that are coming through. Someone is trying to make out like you're unstable and that you need help. That is completely twisted, and that's why I said at the start, like, this is going to get dark. It is dark. It's like, whew, I can't find the words to describe it right now, but that is ridiculous as well. And that's what you're facing. You're facing these ridiculous accusations, one way or the other. Ace of Wands and main male. What's going on here, please? Wow. What? The Fool, the Star, the Ace of Coins, the shadow side. So that's the Devil. The Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. What's this? Temperance, Page of Coins, Queen of Swords. I mean, what an absolute mess, Libra. This individual is deliberately, like, they're fully aware of what it is they're doing. They're deliberately causing confusion. And I'll tell you as well, see the word gaslighting, how that gets misused and thrown around? Well, I'm sorry to say, Libra, someone is trying to gaslight you here. And I mean that. I mean that. Look, it's the Devil with the Seven of Cups. That's straight up gaslighting. So they're either trying to gaslight you into having you believe that there's something inherently wrong with you, or they're trying to make everyone else around you believe that there's something inherently wrong with you, and then faking this concern, how they're concerned for your welfare. It's bullshit. It's absolutely horrible. The truth to the point is, you're doing as best you can. You're doing what you can, when you can, how you can. I don't think you could be trying any harder. You know, with the combination of the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands, you're trying to remain happy. You're trying to remain optimistic, but you've always got this thing that's, it's weird because I said, like, there's something hanging over your head, or someone is hanging something over your head. And it's right here. Like, you have already had this conversation either about or to that individual multiple times. Look, you're not welcome here. Your quote unquote concern isn't welcome here. You've basically told them already how full of shit they are, and yet they still keep pushing and still keep trying. Queen of Swords and the Key. Why is this here, please? Wow. The way these cards are coming out, man, it's insane. Ten of Coins, the Sun, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they couldn't control you anymore, so they're trying to control the way that others feel about you, the way that others see you. This is a member of your family for some of you, Libra. This is a member of your family. It's indicating, see with this, the Queen of Swords, the key. So you've got the key. You're the Queen of Swords. Even if you identify as being a masculine, you can still take on this Queen of Swords energy. Because remember, it's just the polarization of the feminine or masculine principle. Okay. You can see through the bullshit, right? You can see it for what it is. There literally is no hiding anything from you. That's why you've got the Sun here. The Sun shines light. It illuminates everything. That's the truth coming out. And see, when the truth comes out, of which it will, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to feel like an absolute damn fool. I am telling you. They're going to feel like a complete fool for having, even for a split second, believed that nasty bullshit that was being spoken about you. They will feel like an absolute mug. Three of Cups and the Tower. Why is this here, please, for Libra? Okay. Hermit, Queen of Cups. Now you've got the Tarot Tower with the Five of Coins and the Three of Coins. So it's going to be back to the drawing board for this plotter, this schemer, this vile, disgusting liar. It's going to be back to the drawing board for them. Because I told you a wee bit ago, it's not going to pan out the way that they think it will. It's going to backfire. It is going to backfire. So that gamble that they're currently taking, it's not worth it at all. Because ultimately, the only ones that they're going to end up hurting is themselves. You have the key, remember, Libra. You decide who or what is welcome in your life and who has to leave, who has to be locked out permanently. You do not need this bullshit. This entire energy is bullshit. Knight of Coins, Hangman, Emperor, Ten of Wands, Magician, King of Wands, King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Karma. Yeah, so for some of you, one of the rumours that's going around... I'll be back in a second. Sorry about the sudden stop there. That was the door, right? So as I was saying, for some of you, and this is going to be for my women only, one of the rumours that's going around about some of my Libra women is that you were sleeping around with lots of different men, which again is complete bullshit. It's literally someone... They're not dealing with their own issues. And for whatever reason, Libra, this is someone who clearly has made you out to be the enemy. And through their own spite and their own hate and their own maliciousness, how is it you say, they're going to come a cropper? It's going to backfire. I have a healing message, please, for Libra. Okay. Commitments. And under there you've got into the unknown as well. Yeah. So you've probably tried to anticipate with the into the unknown energy. You've probably tried to anticipate what their next move is going to be. Well, it's indicating that their next move is going to be a fake welfare check of some kind. Whether that be getting the authorities involved and to do a fake welfare check on you, or like through gossiping to your friends and to your family and doing it that way. That's what their next move's going to be. Okay, right, number 36, commitment. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body and soul, and this is a good time to make one. So do you remember when we were discussing about how you're at this pivotal stage in your life right now where you're going to make a decision, a life-changing decision, and you're going to be on that road for the next couple of years? That's the commitment that they're referencing to with this one, okay? Because once you make a decision here, commit to it. All right. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception into a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is the promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what it is that you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with Spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage in the highest self in another. So yeah, Libra, don't degrade yourself down to this person's level, okay? It might be tempting for you to do that, you know, fight fire with fire type thing, but you're being advised against it, okay? And then the reversed message, which I will give to you as well, because I feel that both of these messages can be helpful. You could be walking into a commitment or a contract that you will later on regret. This is not a good time for you to sign agreements or make any choice that would tie you up for a long time. If you're in a relationship, you may not receive the commitment that you desire. But don't despair, for something much better awaits you. Now is also the time for agreements to be broken. Remember that rejection is the divine's protection. What hurts you now leads to wisdom later on. So with this one, I would say the advice for that one, because you are being encouraged to make a decision and to make a commitment. So with this, it's all about consider carefully what or who it is that you're committing to, okay? Anything that feels like it's not in alignment with you and your beliefs and your standards, then obviously don't commit to it, all right? What else, please, for Libra? I honestly, I can't get over that nasty maliciousness that came out in that other person's energy. It's fucking gross. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's vile. That's really, really despicable. Okay, right, so look at all this blue. So if you're interested in crystal healing, then it's suggesting lapis lazuli, opal or aqua aura, and ruby. Okay, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. So deep healing is needed, right? Life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and the universe is supporting you each step of the way. Yep. Yeah, you're being divinely supported. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Yeah. So that's embracing your true authenticity and rejecting those who make you feel ashamed of who you are as well. Healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. I suspect, Libra, that somebody is about to deliberately take something that you said way out of context and twist it round so that it becomes something else entirely. So be clear in your communication. Ensure that anything that you say over the next couple of weeks cannot possibly be mistaken for being something else. All right. There's someone's trying to use your own words against you, and I don't like that. Like that's about as sneaky as it gets. Right, so you've got you've got the bonus card that came with this deck. Grow your deck, gimme more. You like to grow things that feel good, yes. You want more of that fun juice in your life. This card comes to you to say, ask the universe for more. After a period of rest or focus, it's now time to start experiencing adventures and seeing results. Yeah. Yeah, so you're needing to be actively manifesting more in your life, right? It's beautiful. Okay, so I need to leave that one there. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Please never forget that tarot's not in charge, okay? It's just a temperature check. You're the one that's in charge. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.